It's just the two of us. Whatever.
It makes it a pain in the ass to edit, though, when you...
Oh.
You don't care, though. Anyways, you
I was looking for the most diplomatic way to fucking say it. I don't give a shit. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Share the Backline, the podcast where two washed up local musicians wax poetic about gripes, triumphs, and the mundane. I'm your host, O'Brien.
And Beardley.
Episode number 11. We hope you guys enjoyed episode number 10, which was the first episode of the new year of 2023. And that one had our first guest ever.
Yeah, that was a very exciting episode. Very difficult to edit because we only,
yeah, it was really hard to edit, guys.
Yeah, O'Brien knows.
So many sleepless nights. The kids were crying, you know.
No,
like, Mom, where's Dad? Shut the fuck up. I'm editing.
Yeah. No, it was fun though. It was a learning experience. Yeah, I had a really good time. I can't wait to have more guests.
Yeah. That was, yeah, fucking you. It's kind of very exciting. We're just fucking just sitting around like yucking it up, but it was really cool. It was a completely different experience having a third person in here and also just hearing those stories again. You know, it'd be cool to hear stories that don't involve me. You know? But I mean, even like as a kid, like when I first, because he's older than me, so when I first met him. Hearing those stories from back in the day and stuff are cool. So it's cool to have them recorded now.
Yeah.
And we got a new logo up. You guys probably can't see it. It just looks like a white smudge. It's not like it's 4K or anything. It's on a tube TV or a projector TV, whatever the fuck it is.
It's not, I don't think it's tube.
Yeah.
It's not that old.
Whatever. But yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed it. We enjoyed it.
We definitely did. And they're going to keep coming. We got a lot of people lined up. Hopefully a lot more people make the drive.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an easy one, but it's not that hard. It's not
we'll just put like subliminal messages in our episode. Make the drive.
Yeah, make the drive, please. Make the drive. Bring snacks.
I like chocolate conchas. No, but... Fuck, what was I going to say? No, yeah, we do have we have another guest lined up for next week's episode. And this is the first episode where well, it was like kind of going back to just the two of us. So
yeah, it kind of feels like episode 1, to be honest with you. It's like
after that,
you know, we knocked out 10 and I'm still excited to do this podcast.
Dude, we made it.
Yeah, we did.
We talked about we talked about this fucking 10 episode hump like every episode, and then when we reach it and pass it, I'm like, huh? What episode is it? Yeah, fuck, we made it. And it's I haven't lost interest.
No, neither have I. I think like the very like little tiny percent of interest that I did lose was brought back like a billion times after last week, having a guest here, having like just a third person to talk or another person to talk to. 1, 2, yeah. Right?
Yeah, second person for you.
Yeah. So no, dude, that was really fun. I really enjoyed it. I wasn't a huge part of that episode, like, you know, but you know, this is
yeah,
like,
aptly named "I'm Not a Punk."
Yeah,
you're just sitting back there.
Yeah, I'm not into punk. I am, but
punk scene.
But I wasn't a part of the punk scene.
But yeah, shout out to Eric Valdez for coming up here. And another round of applause for him, please.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna fucking make a ticker right here.
Dude, I didn't say yeah, dude, once last episode. I was like patting myself on the back and shit.
I'm just get it tattooed on your hand.
Don't say yeah, dude.
Don't say yeah, dude. I was watching The Good Guys. Is that the name of the movie? With Ryan Gosling and that other guy, the Gladiator. Anyways, he has
Isn't the good guys Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg?
That's the other guys.
Oh, the other guys.
That's the other good guy. But he has on Ryan Gosling's character on his hand. He has it says "You will never be happy" in a happy face. I don't know if it's tattooed, but it's there like the entire movie. That'd be kind of cool.
Sure.
Like those douchebags that got the Boondock Saints tattoo right here. You've never seen the Boondock Saints?
I have.
Okay.
I have.
You had a stack of VHS over here that I was gonna put up another shelf and put those up too. It's like I've only seen 2 movies out of that stack. There's like 30 movies right here. But yeah, it's I don't know. Do you want to do it like this where we have a guest and then one it's just us, or have you thought about it?
No, we'll let fate decide, dude. I mean, because we can't have a guest come up like every week or every other week.
The next guest we have, the one for the next episode, he wants to come up.
Okay. Yeah, dude. We'll figure it out. We don't have to discuss our plans on the pod. Sorry.
Yeah, whatever. It's pod fodder.
Dude, I can't believe we're in 2023 already. And I have a list of songs or, songs that are turning 20 years old today or this year. Not today. Dude, I'm all birthdayed out, man.
The last one, right? That's it?
Huh?
That's it for a while?
Yeah. That's it until...
My birthday's tomorrow. I'm just kidding. It was also in December. There's another one for you.
Yeah. My birthday. The next birthday that we have to celebrate is in April, I believe. It's like my mother-in-law. My sister's birthday's in April. And then July, September. And then it starts all over again, dude. I'm not looking for it. But no more birthdays for me, like celebrating. Dude, we had to put together 2 parties, plus Christmas, plus New Year, whatever.
Yeah, we get to chill now. You get to edit this podcast. Focus on that.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, dude, I have a small list of songs that are turning 20 this year.
All right, everybody, prepare to feel old.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
AFI, Girls Not Gray.
Wow, that was like their 4th or 5th album, wasn't it? They used to be just like a hardcore punk band before they got all like artsy and goth and shit.
Yeah. I never really listened to AFI. I know I like the popular stuff, just never really got into them.
Fair enough.
Fall Out Boy, Grand Theft Autumn. Where's your boy? Where is your boy? That one. I mean, that was their first album, I believe.
20 years old, 2003?
Yes.
Okay, so I was like fresh out of high school. I'm trying to like put myself into when these songs were around. Well, they're still around.
Yeah. I mean, I listened... Almost all these songs on this list I listen to still.
And they're all classic rock. They're all on the classic rock station.
Yeah.
20 years old.
Dude, I was
vintage now.
I was a sophomore in high school when all these came out. Dude, I was a sophomore in high school. Fuck.
Yeah, because you're four years younger than me, right?
I graduated 06.
02.
We're old.
Whatever, dude.
You just had your 20-year high school reunion?
Oh, did I?
Last year, yeah.
Oh, wow. What's up, everybody?
I don't care. I hated high school.
Yeah, it's like, what's the point of high school reunions anymore? You know, like anybody you want to still talk to or catch up with, you already have them on fucking Facebook or Instagram.
Exactly. Motion City soundtrack. The Future really freaks me out. Like these are like the whole albums are turning 20 this year, but like these are like the top songs that got them like.
They're still playing on the radio.
Not on the radio because I don't think a lot of these songs were played. Well, maybe Blink, but the rest of them weren't really.
What do you mean? Fall Out Boy, AFI. They played them. Still do.
Okay.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, The Future really freaks me out.
I'm out of touch.
I really love that song. They broke up, but I think they're going back on tour, or they're on tour. I forgot with who, but Yellow Card, Ocean Avenue, with that weird snare pop in the beginning.
Oh yeah,
It's like off
all
time, and it's really grinds my gears. Thrice, the artist, and the ambulance.
Jeez.
You talked about wearing a Thrice sweater and
Yeah, when they were back when they were on Subsidy.
people not knowing who they.
Subsidy Records. I think that was a subsidy of of Fearless Records. I think. I don't know, but yeah, they were a tiny band from Orange County.
Were you that guy? Like, I knew Thrice before anybody else did.
Yeah.
Of course.
No,
you were.
I wasn't.
No, you were.
Nah.
For sure you were. Story of the Year, Till the Day I Die. That song's kind of played out for me. Like, when I first heard it, I'm like, fuck, this song's so good. And now it's like, skipped. Because it's almost like 3 of my playlists. It's just, I have to be in the mood.
We are in a weird time because you still hear these songs every. Oh, is that buzz still coming in?
Yeah. I'm just turning down our headphones so I don't hear it. I pray that it's not in the recording. If there's a buzz, I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. It's probably
It's probably this fucking projector.
yeah, it's O'Brien's freaking collection of VHS.
It's me in the 80s over here in this corner. But it's just like these songs, you still hear them all the time, everywhere. And I don't know if, I guess, like they feel fresh still, kind of. But I don't know if that's just for us. Because people that were, are 20 years older than us, I don't know if they feel the same way about fucking, they hear like a Zeppelin track or something on the radio, and that like it's like still fresh for them.
Yeah.
But it just feels like the last 20 years have been just fucking flew by like a buzz, like a blur, a buzz. I was buzzed. That's why they found it. Over half of it, at least.
Yeah, dude. Fuck. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Like I said, most of these songs I have on playlists that I listen to pretty much daily.
That's probably still hear them all the time.
Yeah, that's probably why. I control all the music in the car and stuff.
But
and then I fall asleep.
One thing I liked about Thrice was, I remember they never stuck to kind of like one genre, or they never put out like the same album over and over and over. It's like they kind of grew along with their audience, and I always thought that was kind of cool about them. They like their songs got more complicated and stuff, and the topics, the things they were singing about, because it's kind of weird when there are a lot of pop punks are kind of guilty of this, where they're our age now, but they're still singing like about high school shit, or at least it sounds like it,
High school love songs and shit.
Yeah, but you kind of have to. I don't know. It's kind of weird to make. Yeah, I feel like you would have to make a conscious effort to not do that, to like stick to what the formula that works and keep the sound the same and keep the subject matter exactly the same as what got you there. What's that old saying, like, dance with the person that took you to the dance or caught you there? Dance
Sure.
With the person
Yeah, never.
whatever. Like, like just sticking with what works, basically.
Yeah.
But especially them, it's not like they were like huge and had billions of dollars that they can kind of land on, or they were still kind of at the mercy of record companies and stuff, and had to sell X amount of album. Damn, selling albums, like you don't even hear that anymore. Like, what does platinum mean anymore?
Yeah.
Like, if you can move units, like, it's like streams and shit now, or tickets or T-shirts and things like that are a lot more important.
I think tickets probably make the most money for, whoever's putting on the shows. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I've never had to do it, but like merch sales, probably majority of that goes to the band. Ticket sales go to whoever, you know.
Whoever puts the money up. But yeah, being able to kind of just fucking do your own thing and it working out is fucking probably pretty huge. Like not having to pay back a bunch of money because your fucking record flopped because everybody wanted to hear that. Everyone wanted to hear Artists in the Ambulance for fucking
Second time.
six records, you know?
Yeah.
And then like is it who'd you say was like back on tour?
Motion City Soundtrack.
That too, that's gotta be fucking that's also going back to a well. Like doing the whole breakup makeup kind of thing where you do reunion tours and stuff. You're just that's always gonna work.
Yeah. You know, I wanted to talk to you about reunion shows. God damn it.
You got what?
Yeah. No. But let me run through this list real quick. I got a couple more. Coheed in Cambria, a Favor House Atlantic.
Coheed is such a good band.
Yeah, Coheed. I love Coheed. Coheed's probably the band I've seen the most live.
They were probably the most like accepted kind of I don't want to say mainstream, but in the scene, it's like I saw them with like Thrice and Thursday and Coheed on that tour. So I'm in San Diego at Soma. That was really cool, but it was one of those where it was like the most technical band, you know, musically technical, that kind of broke into that scene where it's just sing-alongs and shit. And
dude, I saw a full acoustic performance from Coheed at NAMM. That thing was
oh really?
That was amazing, dude.
That's really cool.
Probably like maybe 100 people in there.
Just a bunch of music nerds.
Yeah, and then just them.
They all have their own metronome in their fucking ear.
No, but I saw them with like Circuit Survive. I've seen them headline a bunch of times. I think they went on tour with I want to say Maiden. I think they went on tour with.
That makes sense.
Just an amazing band, and still putting out great music. A band I never really got into, Something Corporate, Space turns 20. Blink-182, I Miss You. So that self-titled album turns 20 years old this year.
I miss you.
The self-titled was fucking amazing. I remember when Enema of the State came out, and then, you know, Take Off Your Pants Jacket, and then the self-titled where they completely changed. Mm-hmm. You know, like Down and Go and stuff is like...
I think that's my favorite Blink album.
The self-titled?
Yeah.
Really?
Hot take.
No, it's a great album, dude. Mine would have to be Take Off Your Pants. Just because, like, I really love that album.
Boxcar did my second favorite Blink album.
Plus 44 did my second Blink. And then the last one that I have on my list is Early November, something that produces results, which is, I used to love Early November, dude. I used to follow everything they did and never got to see them, but I love them.
Maybe they'll do a reunion show.
Reunion shows, dude. Okay, so that's what I want to talk about. Like, what are your takes on reunion shows? Like, right now, one band that I wish I
the cha-ching.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Just it's a money grab, dude. Because we could talk about like big bands that did it. Like most famously is like Kiss or Motley Crue's like last tour ever, and then hey, we're back on tour. You know,
Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, Guns N' Roses when Slash came back and stuff, and
Pantera's going back on tour. It was like Phil and Friends.
Yeah, Phil, Rex, and Friends.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Rex too.
But the one band I wanted to go so bad. They played with My Chem when they played The Forum, I think, is Midtown. So Midtown was like doing a handful of shows again. I guess you wouldn't call it like a reunion tour. They kind of just did select cities and stuff. But yeah, I think we're on the same page. It's just like a cash grab type of thing.
It could be both. It could be.
I'm not saying Midtown did it for cash. Like that's.
If you Midtown,
if you think that, fuck you.
it could. I mean, it's definitely. It definitely works. It's a formula that works. Going away for a while and then coming back, and then you get, people that don't even listen to you anymore. They're like, oh, I remember when I listened to you.
Yeah.
Trying to catch that buzz again, from when they first heard you, or the days they would go to those shows and stuff, and having people want to, the whole nostalgia thing, wanting to go tap into that well again of those feels. It's always good, but it's a formula that's been around for a long time. Like fucking comic books did it, like the death of Superman, and then everyone went and fucking bought that one that one copy, Death of Superman, and then like they just give it to some other writer, like he's back, and then everyone's like, what the fuck, like people are pissed because they, I'm sure like people that spend a bunch of money for the last show of this band, and then a couple of years later reunion tour, and then they're fucking spending that money again because it's their first show back. But yeah, it's something that I was, even if you've been burned by that before, like if you went and bought a bunch of shit because they said they weren't going to make any more, and then they just make them again, like the guy that got Tom Brady's last football. Did you see that? When he announced his retirement, he bought it for like $400,000 or some shit like that. I'm not sure the exact numbers, but then he like unretired.
Oh, shit.
So he was stuck with his football. I don't know what happened to that guy, or I don't know if he got his money back or something, but yeah, even if you're burned like that, there's always going to be new people that haven't been burned, and they'll go through that motion again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they'll just fucking, there'll always be a steady an influx of people that will pay money for that. But also, I mean, if there's not a lot of cash involved, like if you have like a local band that's coming back, then that's really just for the love of it. I mean, maybe mentally they're tapping back into that well for whatever reason, just to get back to that feeling of playing the shows, seeing their friends, bandmates. Like a lot of times they're people that you kind of lost touch with, and that whole, it's kind of like a whole locker room vibe of being in the rehearsal space and fucking practicing the songs, writing new songs, the whole dicking around before and after practice and stuff, and driving to shows. I mean, it's a good time. Like, why not do it?
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, I definitely do miss playing, playing shows, hanging out with the dudes. But at the same time, like, I got so much shit going on. Mm-hmm. Not shit, but like so much other stuff that's going to take priority over, playing music again. That's why I think like a lot of these bigger bands that do reunion, like there's a lot of incentive to do it.
There's way more incentive.
Like, it's like, oh, hey, we'll give you $1 gajillion to go back on tour. All right, yeah. Like, I'll strap on the guitar.
Yeah, and you get to fly to the to the cities they're playing. It was like, all right, guys, we're gonna fucking take that 15-passenger van out of storage and get back in.
Give it an oil change, add some coolant.
Yeah. Oh, and everybody's bringing their kids. What the fuck?
Yeah. No, I'm trying to think of like a band like Iron Maiden who's been going for like 30, 40 years now. Probably, well, it's not 40 years, maybe like 30 years at least, right?
20.
Well, 88. No, fuck more. Like 40 years now. I mean, they've had breaks, like when Bruce left the band and came back, and but they've been going solid forever, mm-hmm. Then you get a band like I said, Motley Crue, who we're done. Just kidding. We're coming to do casino tours.
Yeah.
and then we're done. Oh,
And
wait,
then
just
it's
kidding.
like, oh, we're back, and this time with Tommy Lee.
And then I think the one that's like most infamous for doing this was probably Kiss. You know, like just, oh, this is our last show, like forever. Two years later.
People who infamously did not need the money for it.
Yeah.
But only did it for the money.
Yeah. It's not for the love, it's for the money.
Mm-hmm. For the love of money.
But yeah. Yeah, dude. Fuck.
I think I forgot one. So we got 3 now.
Damn it, dude.
Just change dude. Yeah, man. Is that any better?
Yeah, man.
Is that any better? Is that any better? Yeah, man.
I remember like going crazy when, like you were talking about, you know, trying to get that ticket for that last show or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like I went,
some dickhead online that's selling it for that fucking clogged up the website so they can buy the ticket and then resell it. Like,
well,
like fan of the band,
Blink.
Assholes. Fuck you if you do that.
Like what happened to Blink this time when Tom came back the second time. Like if you want to buy a ticket, you're spending $600, $700, $800 for a ticket, you know. But when he came back the first time,
That's fucking brutal, man.
That was like the first time where I'm like online at, you know, 10 o'clock trying to buy tickets, and
it's not very punk rock.
But it's not them. I mean, it's Ticketmaster. Fuck you, Ticketmaster.
Yeah, you are kind of backed up into a wall, because what are you gonna do? You're gonna like fucking, oh, we're gonna play at our friend's house. You're fucking Blink, and then you get shut down immediately because there's like 10,000 kids at a house show.
Dude, when they announced they were coming back the first time with Tom, because they weren't doing anything at that point. You know, like Blink was on a hiatus. Like, you know, there was only Mark and Tom. I think they were doing Plus 44, ripping Tom on a bunch of songs and stuff. But when they came back,
rap beef.
Yeah. Then Travis had his accident, I think, right? And then they came back. And I think the first show they played was Jimmy Kimmel. And I was like, we should go. Like I was talking to my buddy, so like, let's go. We didn't end up going, but like saw like videos of it. And there's people like on the roofs of like the adjacent buildings. And it was just
they ended up doing a full set, right? They did like one song for the show and then they just played a whole set.
Yeah, that's how Jimmy Kimmel is usually. Like, I've seen so many bands there. I saw Weezer there.
Sick.
Take It Back Sunday, I saw Coheed and a few others. I don't remember. But they do a full set.
I remember like Jimmy Kimmel and also Conan, when he had his original show, The Late Show, would have a bunch of bands that you wouldn't expect to be on TV. Like I saw, like they had Alkaline Trio, like before, you know, Matt Skiba went on to play with Blink. And now he's like pretty fucking no name.
Yeah.
But back then I was like, what the fuck? I was like, he's going to have Alkaline Trio on? Or like Dillinger Escape Plan, like fucking all this shit. Pretty sweet.
I think that's just having like good label backing, you know, like
true.
Hey, you know, we're gonna get you on this show.
Yeah, like being able to show the numbers, like people are gonna fucking tune in for this.
But I think it's so much.
Like, look at their MySpace, it's blowing.
I think
NBC guys are like, what the fuck is MySpace?
Yeah, I think it's so much different now. You know, with YouTube and everything. Like, you don't. Before, like, I was watching a Beatles documentary, like, or not documentary last night, but like, it's like a quick history of the Beatles. And back then, even up till like maybe early 2000s, it was a huge deal to get on TV. Like, that was a way to reach millions of people. Like,
the only way.
Yeah. You know, because radio, you know, like.
I guess it was radio. No, it was the only way visually.
But I'm saying, like, you know, you cross the 15 and you lose K-Rock, you know, out here. And so you don't listen to what they're playing. Then you have, you know, the radio stations out here and they're playing something completely different. You know, TV was the only way, especially like on those late night shows. Those are basic cable you know, so every household pretty much, if you have a paper clip, you have an antenna for a TV, you know, because that's what I used to do.
Paper clip, the fucking foil.
Yeah.
Wire hangers.
So, you know, millions of people are tuning into those shows, you know, even like Saturday Night Live. I remember staying up for Mad TV to watch.
Yeah, Mad TV. In living color.
Yeah. Dude. But
I don't remember. Did In Living Color have musical guests? I don't remember if they did or not.
I think they just had dancers.
It's like J-Lo, right?
Yeah. She was a...
That was that sound. That I heard something.
Me too. This room's haunted now. It's the new logo that you guys are going to be able to get stickers and shirts of pretty soon.
Yeah, dude.
That's a warranted dude. God dang, no, that doesn't count.
Down.
But yeah, dude. That was on purpose. That one was on purpose because I knew it's like. But yeah, getting on TV was such a huge deal. Now with like YouTube and stuff, and you know, we talked about this before. Like getting on Instagram, you could reach 10 million people in an instant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just the evolution of mass communication. It's radio, fucking TV, now internet. Then within the internet, so many different platforms.
Yeah.
Fucking nuts.
Yeah. I forgot what we were talking about.
We're talking about reunion shows.
Oh yeah.
Fucking money grabs. Fucking how Blink is so money hungry. Tom won't even fucking take a picture with his fans.
Fuck you, Tom. But yeah, I couldn't get a ticket for this new show, but I got tickets for When We Were Young. Is When We Were Young a money grab?
Yeah, for sure. All those festival shows are. But I mean, it's, you know, you get something out of it. You get to go to Vegas, see a show and stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Mm-hmm. It all depends on whether or not it's something you want to do, or if you're just doing it for the gram or whatever. You know, it's all. If it's worth it for you to spend that money, then fuck yeah.
I mean, I was kind of skeptical about it, but when I got there, dude, even though I was by myself for like a majority of the day, it was 100% worth it, and I can't wait to do it again. Hopefully with other people, so they don't cancel the show. You know, like hanging out with my wife.
My wife. No, I'm retiring that one.
Oh, right. Thank God.
I was doing it ironically, and then it just stuck. No, I can't stop doing it.
So yeah, I get to see Blink with Tom again. I've seen him.
I think that's
twice already. So
I think that's going to be another one of my New Year's resolutions. I was thinking about it. Just going to more shows. I don't know. I'm not going to spend fucking $800 to go watch a bunch of bands that I haven't been interested in 30 years. But
was that a jab at me? Fuck.
I'm okay, just listen to them on your fucking playlist. But no, just going to see like, because I have friends are fucking starting bands again and shit and putting stuff out, and it just it sucks because everything is far from me. Going down the mountain, and sometimes especially now during winter, it's a risk of like, okay, you can go down the mountain, but you might not be able to get back up. So it's when, and we're taking care of some senior dogs, and I got to be here at a certain time to administer medication, because we like to call it shoot the dog. It's an insulin shot. Okay, relax.
Yeah, the joke's out there. So if you hear us ever, like, if you're hanging out with us,
yeah, because it's at this point we just say it like,
yeah.
Like, oh, you have to shoot the dog.
You have to shoot the dog today.
We don't really mind our surroundings. Who might be listening?
You know what's funny? On the way up here, like I was listening to like
that's good radio, right? The sound of flipping papers. Go ahead.
I was listening to videos of like, 9 mistakes that podcasters do, or 5 things to do to make yourself a better podcaster. Like I was just listening to that stuff.
Don't say yeah, dude.
Yeah. Quit saying yeah, dude, and like.
And you know.
Oh, fuck, I forgot what I was going to say. No, what were we talking about right before this? Dude, I'm so tired.
Going to shows?
No, after that.
Doing good radio, flipping papers. Because it makes it sound like a news desk. All right, that's back onto this story.
You gotta straighten out your notebook too.
Yeah. Our top story tonight is
fuck, what were we just talking about? Going to shows.
Mm-hmm. New Year's resolution.
Getting back up the mountain, going down the mountain, not getting back up.
Yeah, everything being far away. The elements, man. I'm dealing with the elements up here.
I forgot, dude. It'll come back to me. But yeah, I was listening to a bunch of like that stuff. It said like, don't be self-deprecating. So don't say, I'm so stupid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
My hair's so stupid.
Fuck that list. It's a stupid list. I'm a fucking idiot. Fuck that list and the horse that rode in on.
They were saying like, oh, I've done hundreds of hours of research and searching all the forums, and this is all the stuff I found. And it's like, number 5, don't be self-deprecating.
That's part of my charm, man. Being self-deprecating.
It's like lean into those insecurities, and
that's what I'm doing by fucking highlighting them. It's highlight instead of gripes, will be fucking self-deprecation.
One of them was like, don't spend 30 minutes talking about your Patreon and all your 5-star reviews and all this and that.
Follow and subscribe to our Patreon. It's right here.
We still don't have a Patreon.
I'm gonna make a fake link. Put it on the TV. But yeah, going to more shows. Our friends, well, my friend Corey and Rick. Rick is also in the band. It's Rick, Corey, and Marcel. They're playing in a band called Grid Ritual now, and they put out some new music. And then Cora Diablo had that show. They couldn't make it, but yeah, trying to schedule my life a little better so that I have time to go see the homies, watch them play and stuff.
Dude, that Grid Ritual like EP that they put out is actually really good.
Yeah, check it. Let me get their. Well, we'll link into the thing, but
yeah,
while you guys are listening,
we'll put one of their songs at the end of this pod so you guys can listen to it. It's really good. It's 2 songs. It's on Bandcamp. They have it up for Name Your Price.
Oh, that's all it is. It's at Grid Ritual. GRID, like the grid, and Ritual, RITUAL. Spell that for people. Yeah, at Grid Ritual. Go follow them on Instagram. Corey, I don't know what he's playing because he's fucking really good drummer, and he's also a really good guitar player, and I'm sure he can play bass. So I don't know what he's playing. I know our friend Rick plays guitar, but he could also play drums. But it's yeah, Corey, Rick, and Marcel, and they have one song that's like 9 minutes long.
Yeah, it's still really good.
Yeah, super good. We're like, damn, is this the same song? Like, oh shit, it's 9 minutes. We have fucking listening to it a couple times.
Do them a solid. Drop them like $5 like the backline boys did. Mm-hmm. Just could have got it for $0 like I did like the Wolf stuff.
Joe, if you're listening. I want to get Joe and Marlon on too.
Yeah.
Joe Calixto. Go follow him on Instagram. And
Shout
American Idol. That's Marlon. That episode would be too fucking funny, man. Those guys are fucking goofballs. They know how to tickle me. Fucking laugh my ass off. But
yeah, we'll put one of their songs at the end. Probably not the 9-minute one because
not Wolves. Grid Ritual.
Yeah. Wolves is dead, dude.
Fuck you, man.
Well, that's what you... dude, Wolves is another, like, Motley Crue and Kiss and shit.
But you guys fall for it every time. I've seen you at the show. I've seen you at the show.
It's like...
I've seen you.
It's like, you go on Wolves' Twitter or Instagram, it's like, Wolves is dead, and then 2 months later, hey, we're playing a show. We're in the studio recording.
That's how I find out about the show. I'm like, oh shit, I guess Wolves is not dead. They just tweeted.
I gotta dust off the drum set.
Whatever.
That's how they tell you they got a new drummer.
I know. Like I go to the Wolves show. Like, you fucking asshole. Why did you make a hand-drawn flyer for this? I have ways now. Fucking dickheads. Damn, 30 years ago. Or 20 years ago, sorry. Those songs. Just trying to think about what the fuck I was doing back then. You know what's kind of like, can I park here for a minute? You know, people always like when there's like new regulations and stuff, or like something's outlawed, like, oh, that's what we did when we were kids. We did that when we were kids and we were fine. You're fine. You were fine. I survived. You survived. But there were a lot of people that didn't. So whenever you hear like, oh, kids are soft these days. I was fine. I did that. I hung on the jungle gym or whatever. You know, they changed like the playground toys and stuff. But it's like, yeah, you were. You're okay. But I'm sure there are kids that fucking crack their skulls and shit.
Yeah. I just saw a video like somebody sent to me on TikTok is things are completely different. Like it's not the same streets that we grew up on, you know, like for me going and playing football in the streets with my buddies until the lights came on the streets, you know, it's not the same, you know, parents looking out for other people's kids.
Yeah. They're just more paranoid now because it's more visible. It's not like that kids weren't getting kidnapped before. They were.
Yeah.
They were like by the bushel. In the 80s, kids were fucking disappearing left and right. But you wouldn't fucking hear about it. You know, now you get a fucking Amber Alert. The instant the authorities find out, your phone's blowing up. So you know. But before it wasn't like that. Just like that kid went missing and their neighbors maybe knew and the family and that was it. Like maybe it made the news, but there was really no way for the news to I mean, yeah, because reporters, whatever, journalists or whatever. But there was no like social media to do a mass campaign, grassroots for national attention, like there is now. But now it's like one thing happens and the whole fucking world knows, and people are like, "Oh, we have to change this." I guess that is the one thing. It's like, no, it's Darwinism. We don't have to change shit. Before it was a heavy reliance on Darwinism. Shout out to Darwin.
You get one buzz.
Wow, one buzz for Darwin. Jeez. But yeah, that's a gripe. There you go. It's a gripe for the day. Shut the fuck up. Stop complaining about the way things are now. It's all an ebb and flow. Things go back to it.
I'm gonna gripe about you fucking wrestling with paper.
And it's like I use it as a coaster, so it's nice and wet too. So it's like stiff, like giggity.
All right, dude. I gotta know. You're putting on a show next weekend, and any band is gonna say yes. But it can't be like a national.
Kiss. It's a Kiss.
Led Zeppelin.
Motley Crue. With Tommy.
Stupid.
GNR.
Metallica.
With Izzy. And Slash. And Steven Adler. Boom. Just kidding. I don't know if he can play drums anymore. Is he still alive?
I don't know.
I have a funny story with Steven Adler. My friend Alex Guitar, shout out to Alex Guitar. If you're listening. But he kind of like we went to high school together and he left for a while to go live in Hollywood and do that thing. Like when he came back, he had like the fucking tight jeans and like super long hair and shit. And he was like that guy. It's like, dude, this is fucking cool. But yeah, he said he was hanging out at the whiskey, you know, it was rocker dudes in Hollywood too, and there was a knock in the back, and it was and then he says this fucking asshole, he was always shitting on me, but he goes, you know, I know how it's a drummer, I can tell because the knocking got faster, and it was Steven Adler. Nice. He was the one that was knocking. But he did say one thing. I guess Steven Adler told him, he was like, "What are you talking about, dude?" He's talking about like, so he was like, in a pretty bad way, you know, with the drugs and everything. And I don't know if he was like still using or drinking at the time, but his brain was already pretty fried. And he's like, my friend Alex was like, "But you're famous, dude. You know, like things shouldn't be." He was like, he had like a little like 1-bedroom apartment in Hollywood or something. He was like, he had like an electric kit that he was playing. And he goes, "Yeah, well, being famous won't get you a cup of coffee," or something like that. I was like, "Damn, fucking from Steven Adler." It's so it's so sad. How the mighty fall.
Yeah, dude. Well, drugs and alcohol.
Yeah, if you got that gene in you, it'll fucking get you no matter what, no matter how much money you got, how much success. It won't get you a cup of coffee.
All right, before we like tank this podcast to the ground talking about addiction.
No, let's take it down. Let's get dark.
Episode 11. Welcome to our last episode. We made it past 10.
Let's get real personal here.
No. I'm talking more like local bands, dude.
You're talking about like reunion shows when we were talking about the fall of Steven Adler. Let's talk about the spaghetti incident. No, okay, go ahead.
Local bands. You can have
all right, LDS. That way I'll be able to play. Shout out to LDS.
Wolves. That way I'll be able to play.
And we'll be do double duty there.
A bitter end.
Triple duty. Taking fire. Quadruple duty. No, which band would you want to bring back? October or fucking Wounded?
It's the same band, but probably Wounded Saints. I miss playing those songs.
All right, Wounded. Fucking get fucking Mike on the phone. The Malharu, however you spell it.
Yeah, the Malharu for sure. No, okay.
Malharux.
Besides our bands.
Shout out to Omar.
You got... Okay.
Shout out to Chris. Shout out to Carlos.
I'm going to get you your own button so you could do it.
I didn't even... I should look when you do it so I know which button it is. All right, cool. And then cha-ching.
And then...
Oh, I won't touch that one.
I changed it so now you have to hold it down so it won't play the whole thing.
Oh, okay, cool. Child-proof.
Yeah, I child-proofed it. Okay, but for real. All right, you get... What's a show now? What's it like a local show? 6 bands?
Yeah, 6.
12 bands? 18 bands? When we were young?
4 stages.
You get to bring back one band you were in. So your band plus 5.
All right. Fuck. Put me in a barrel here.
On my list for sure is a TIE Fighter.
You fucking bastard. You took that one from me. Fuck you.
TIE Fighter. Shout out to TIE Fighter.
They're on my list too.
I think they're headlining it, dude. For sure, the Malharu.
Such a mess.
Such a mess.
Who I also filled in for.
Jesus. Shout out to Such a Mess.
Shout out to JoJo.
He's going to be on. Yeah, I talked to him about it. He wants to be on.
Oh, fuck yeah, really?
Yeah.
Sick. We can put all these bands together.
That's the new goal of the podcast is just bringing back all these old look. No.
We have the technology.
I'm telling you, dude, we should just
bigger, faster, stronger.
We should just throw like one giant show. We'll rent out like the Glass House or something. It's just all these bands. No fans. It's just the bands in the crowd, you know?
Like, just call the festival, share the backline. Festival. Oh, fuck. My bad. I got a gift on Pokemon Go.
Look at this guy.
Dude, we should post our fucking trainer codes. If you guys want to play Pokemon Go with the share the backline, boys.
We're not doing that.
So who's on your list? Who's in your dream show?
I think that's. I mean,
TIE Fighter.
TIE Fighter, for sure. the Mallaroo. Such a mess. It's basically this.
Oh my god.
But yeah, my list is pretty much going to be the same as yours, dude. I think, being from Montebello, like somebody like In for the Chase, or I guess they turn into Falco, Does It Dirty. I've seen them a few times. Be cool to see them.
Falco on there. All the bands that they turned into.
Yeah. What was it, Native Son?
Mm-hmm. Fuck, I'm just trying to think of all the bands I played with or played in.
Yeah, it'd be fun. It would be fun to like reach out to a bunch of like we've already have. I'm not saying we haven't reached out to these people or the bands they were in and stuff.
Yeah, Remedies, Hillside Village. Yeah. Them back together.
But I'm telling you, if you guys want to go to a show like that, dude, let us know and we'll the
juices are flowing, baby.
we'll sit on it.
I was like, it'd be sit on it, but it'd be so easy. It's kind of like in the title, show the backline. You just have to fucking show up and pick up your instrument and play. Everything will be set up already.
Fuck, we can still do this.
Well, I mean, they would have to like practice, I guess.
I'm not saying we're doing it next weekend, dude.
No, I know, but I'm trying because it's like everybody on that list is already like, kids,
yeah.
spouses, mortgages, things like that. But just as easy as we can make it. They only have to sell 20 tickets.
No, we wouldn't make them sell tickets. You what the fuck?
Yeah, just we'll do all the promotion and stuff. Have the backline going. They just got to show up.
So, any sponsors out there that want to sponsor this show?
It's like
why are we going to sponsor a bunch of local bands?
The end of the very end of Empire Records, like I
almost watched that last
party
night.
Fucking just shows up on Hulu.
Yeah,
but you should have watched it. It's a good one. That movie like gets the juices flowing. When you watch it, you just get like excited about music again. Even though it's
the hamster wheel's turning, dude. How are we gonna do this?
I know. All right, guys, sit down. Grab yourself a tasty beverage and a snack, and we're gonna figure this out.
By us figuring it out, it's just us like
10 minutes later. Hey, dude, do you want to play this show? Can you type? That was one of my favorite jokes. As your earphone was plugged into the Bluetooth in the truck, and then you had the click on. It's like, tick, 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 tick. Can you type any louder? And then you turn the volume on. That fucking killed me.
Do we got to do an episode where we just explain all our inside jokes? Oh, that was another one. That was part of that list. I think that's what I was gonna say. It's like don't incorporate inside jokes on that list of like 10 podcast things you shouldn't do. It's like don't incorporate inside jokes. It's not fair to other people. Blah, blah. The fuck. We explain all our inside jokes, so it doesn't matter. But
yeah,
like we should have just an episode where we go over.
We basically do everything on that list. Don't do what Donnie don't does. Fuck you. We're gonna do all of it. Every episode.
Yeah, we're gonna start trends, dude. Like next time somebody burps, just ask them what. What?
Yeah, or burp or a fart. Did you say something?
What was that? I got that from this guy.
I got that from my brother.
What else do we do? Oh yeah, can you type any louder?
Yeah,
that was a good one.
Oh, asking you to being fucking micromanagers and asking you to do something you're already doing, or you're walking to do something. Obviously, you're gonna do it. Hey, can you fucking tie that knot?
Yeah,
not yet.
Can you talk into that microphone? Yeah, I'll be like, let's just, for example, like I'll be putting on my headphones and he's like, hey, can you put on those headphones?
Put on those headphones, yeah.
He's such a dick about it, though.
I was fucking ripping in you this morning with that. Hey, put those mic stands back up, yeah?
Yeah. Hey, put those cameras up, yeah? That's one I don't like.
What that one actually makes me sad. You can please stop. You have a tally going for every time I do that. You're like, okay, all right, I got you. There's 6 today. Fucking dickhole. What else you got?
We flip each other off for some reason, but we try to make it creative.
Yeah, creative birds. Those are fun. What do you got?
And how you're obsessed with what I'm obsessed with. That came from an old coworker.
Yeah.
This old coworker told one of the sales guys, like, because I think I was watching like TikTok or something, and he's like, "You're just obsessed with TikTok." And now,
yeah, try that out at work. People love it. Whatever they do, somebody like walks in with a cup of coffee. You're obsessed with coffee. Have a friend of mine. I did that, so when he fucking died, he like lost it. He's like, I gotta practice that. And then he started doing it at work. He's like, they fucking hate it so much.
It's fun. Try it. Definitely try it.
Try it on your friends and family.
Try it, and then you'll be surprised on how quick it catches on, and everybody's doing it.
Everyone's annoying each other. HR's involved. You got anything else?
No, I don't actually. Actually, I do. Make sure to sub to us on YouTube.
Oh,
YouTube.com/@sharethebackline.
We really do want to get our subscribers up.
I had to yell over you because you were talking over me while I was promoting. That's another thing that was on the list is don't talk over each other.
Fuck that list. There's only 2 of us, dude. I would understand if there was like 15 people in here or something, and I mean everybody talking at the same time. It's just the 2 of us. Whatever.
It makes it a pain in the ass to edit though when you.
Oh.
You don't care though. Anyways, YouTube.
I was looking for the most diplomatic way to fucking say it. Oh, I don't give a shit. Sounds like a you problem, not a me problem.
Anyways, youtube.com/@sharethebackline. Instagram. Yeah. Cram all your instas. Instagram.com/sharethebackline. Share the backline on Twitter, I believe.
The backline.
All that good shit. But no, like O'Brien was going to say, we're trying to get our sub count up on the YouTubes so we can make that money and give you guys better shit like renting out Chain Reaction or the Glass House and bring all these bands back whether they like it or not.
Here's my parents call it El Tubo.
What's that mean?
El Tubo. The tube. YouTube.
Oh.
El YouTube. Yeah, if we always joke about getting demonetized. We're not monetized. we're already demonetized. We're doing this just for the love and for you guys. Then we should just break up now and then do a reunion pod. A reunion episode.
Number pod 13 because we have a guest next week. Pod 13 is our reunion.
Yeah. That'll be our reunion show. Mark that down. Bing. Reunion show. Episode 13. But yeah, if we end up like, well, just getting our subscribers up will help out a lot, and then we can get ads, and then with that we can make T-shirts and stickers and stuff, and just have a lot more fun shit for you guys.
We're making stickers and T-shirts regardless of ads or not.
Yeah.
So big things come soon.
It'll help out a lot more if I don't have to eat ramen for a couple of weeks because of it. But yeah, all of it will just go back into here. It'll just give us more resources, we'll call it, to do more fun shit and more creative shit with the podcast and with you guys.
Moral of the story: subscribe on YouTube, please.
Yeah, please share, like, subscribe. If you don't have anything else, dude, I have kind of a little gripe with myself, I guess. We were talking about advertisements, and now like I'm even if I want something, if I saw an advertisement for it, I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like dying of thirst, but I just saw like a fucking Fiji water advertisement. Like, fuck you. I would rather die before I succumb to this advertisement. Dude, the fucking went to. I was gonna stop at there's a 7-Eleven at the bottom of my street before I come up. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get. I knew I was out of Diet Dr Pepper because you fucking guys drank them all last week.
We had
I'm just kidding. There was only 2. So I was like, whatever. I'm just gonna get like a big gulp or something. But I drove past the McDonald's down there. We have one McDonald's in town. It's the McDonald's. And there was no line. There's usually a line, especially on the weekends when all the flatlanders come on here.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. So I pulled in, and then it was like, I was like, I saw the fries on the thing. I was like, whatever, I'll get some fries. Yeah, the general probably appreciates some fries. So I got some fries for it. And then he was like, oh, do you want the blueberry pie? If you get it, it pairs well with the apple pie. And if you get them both, it's only $2.40 or something like that. I was like, yeah, fuck it. It's like, yeah, it sounds good. He's like, oh, your total is $9, whatever. He's like, would you like to round up and donate to the Ronald McDonald Children's
House charity?
Yeah. I was like, sure, fuck it. I was like, damn it.
They got you good, bro.
I was like, damn, this kid can sell fucking ketchup popsicle to a woman in white gloves. I pulled up because I had cash. I was like, I'll just give him fucking 2 5s. Make it easier. And I gave him 2 5s, and he's like, enjoy those pies. We just took them out of the oven. I was like, oh, this is so wholesome. I was like, give me another pie. I'm just kidding. Like,
Dude, that happened to me yesterday too. Daughter's birthday party was yesterday, and we needed ice. I'm like, I'm gonna splurge a little bit. So I went to Sonic's, and you can buy bags of ice from them, so it's good ice.
Yeah, dude. We went to a Christmas party, and they kept calling it Sonic Ice. I was like, oh yeah, this is the ice they have at Sonic. Like, no, you can. That's actually from Sonic.
You could do that at Chick-fil-A too.
Do they have the good ice?
Yeah.
That coffee bean ice.
Do you know who started having? It's my In-N-Out. The In-N-Out by my house. They have the good ice. It's not the big cubes. It's the small little crunchy ones. Anyways, I'm like, I went through the drive-thru because there was nobody there. And I'm like, hey, let me get 3 bags of ice because we have an ice chest to fill up, and then I want some good ice for myself later on, you know? Mm-hmm. And the guy's like, well, we got warm pretzels for $1.99. I'm like, all right, sure. And he's like, okay, that's fine.
Like how we internalize it in our head. We're like, fuck.
So
this motherfucker, why is he talking about shit that I want?
So I'm like, I say, yeah, okay. He's like, oh, I guess he's used to hearing no, thanks, I'm good. And then
he got fucking psyched.
And then he's like, yo, your total is like $9. I'm like, oh no, I said, yeah, I want a pretzel. He's like, oh really? Oh, thank you. Okay, yeah, we'll put it on there. And then he's like, you want to round up for child charity? I'm like, hell no.
They didn't get you with that one?
No. Don't ever round up because they're just using it as a tax write-off where you could don't. No, I'm just kidding.
Is that legit though? Like, because I was thinking the same thing. Because when he said that, I was gonna say like, oh, not today, but I was like, yeah, well, fuck it. I just want to get home. But
I just want to get home. You still give.
Yeah, I still gave a little. But it is right because it's the amount's too small for. I'm not going to put 37 cents on my taxes that I donated. You know what I mean? But it's like. This one place, they get 37 cents.
100 times.
Yeah.
1,000 times.
1,000 times in a day. And that's that one location. And then if you add it up globally, that's a huge fucking tax write-off.
Yeah. I mean, that's basically what it is. That's why, like, towards the end of the year, you hear a lot of it. Like, oh, do you want to round up? Like, everybody's doing it. You know, the year's coming to a close and fourth quarter's coming to a close and stuff. And they got to get their write-offs, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not against it. Like, you know, I'll donate every so often. It's just don't ask me every single time. I'm an old man. I want my change.
Old grump. I need a fucking jingle change in my pocket when I'm standing in line. You're taking too long.
Exactly.
When you're at Disneyland, hey, guys,
What is this guy doing in his pocket?
just angrily shaking two fucking nickels.
No, but dude, I do appreciate a good roundup. Like every time I pay bills, like credit card bills and stuff, I round up, make sure there's no change. So it's like I know exactly how much I have. It's even down to like almost the fives.
Holy shit, you are a fucking dad. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude. My credit card bill is like 170 or it's 172. Man, fuck.
You don't have a fucking George Costanza wallet though, where it's like fucking like you can't even fold it. It's like a regular one. Dude,
shout out to my sister.
I had the worst fucking George Costanza.
Oh, I have
wallet.
cash, dude. Never have
like
cash.
Giving me a sciatica. Oh, you can go down and fucking round up and get a fucking blueberry pie, Pearswell at the apple pie, fresh out of the oven.
For $3?
I think it might have been less than $3. You can round it up.
I got a receipt in my wallet too.
Can't hold on to those. Start adding up.
It's the podcast probably.
I saw that the BP from Best Buy. I was like, oh shit.
It probably is something for the pod.
But yeah, man, it's pretty crazy how it's like when we were fucking having lunch and like those fucking those transients came in. They were like fucking hassling people and shit. And it's like,
dude, that was I've never seen that.
That was pretty scary. But I was like, man, like fucking these kids don't get paid enough. Like even the managers don't get paid enough to like, have to kick somebody out. But I was talking about like how when I was younger, they would fucking, I was so aggro. Like, hey, can you kick this guy? I was like, fuck yeah. Point him out, baby. Get the fuck out of here. It's like just screaming in front of customers and shit. Like, just...
That was the Victoria Gardens ballerina.
Yeah. Dancing on the side of the road, and then sure enough, they walked in.
She had like a 211.
211 tall boy.
Dude, speaking of, I have to mention it for my wife because, like, me and her haven't had like this.
You aren't supposed to see that. That was funny.
For those just listening, he just mouthed the words, my wife.
That's bad radio. But it's good video.
Dude, me and my wife haven't laughed this hard in a long time. And it was something completely random. Like, we went back to our old stomping grounds in Rolling Heights. And we went to Starbucks because we had the kids. All the kids were asleep. It's like, oh, let's treat ourselves, you know? So we went to Starbucks, and there was an accident. There was an accident, dude, and it was the most random thing. This guy walking by, it looked like he had like the scratch off lotto tickets. It looks like he had like a $20 one, so it's kind of long. But he had it rolled up, puts it to his eye, and just starts like looking at the accident like that, like he's a pirate.
Yar, there's a ship at sea.
Yar, that's a mighty big accident. So we properly named him the Fullerton Street Pirate.
Lovely coin. Fullerton Street Pirate.
I hope he's doing well, dude. I gotta head back down there and see.
It'd be cool if he had like the varying denominations of scratchers, yes. And it's just like scoped out. The $100 one at the end.
But dude, it was just the most random thing that we've seen in a while, and it made us laugh. It was one of those things where like we both saw it and we looked at each other to make sure we both did just see that. Like reassurance, like, did I just see that? Do you got anything else, dude?
No.
I do have a quick gripe.
Oh, hit me
with our boys at in the Walking Blind podcast.
Oh,
shout out to the Walking Blind podcast.
Mike and
Mike, Stereo Mike.
M&M's.
I love your podcast. I really do.
That's good radio.
Shut up. I really do love your podcast. And I can really get behind normalizing checking in on the homies. But your last episode, you guys shit all over Del Taco, saying,
Why does it always end up in like some kind of fucking food beef? Like we had Waffle House, Denny's, IHOP fucking go at it. Red Vines and fucking Twizzlers.
but dude, I can't let this one stand.
This aggression will not stand, man.
Del Taco is far superior to Taco Bell. Don't get me wrong, Taco Bell's good.
You heard it here first, folks.
But Del Taco is far superior than Taco Bell. You go to Taco Bell
Speak.
when it's like 2 a.m., you know, your designated driver, because don't drink and drive, is hungry, and you're hungry, you're all hungover, you know, you're still drunk, not hungover, and it's just buy a bunch of bean and cheese burritos with extra red sauce, you know, no onion. You go to Del Taco when you dress up. It's like going to a 5-star restaurant, dude. There's no contest. You don't have to ask Del Taco to put cheese on your taco, like, because Taco Bell.
We gotta post a clip from that Simpsons episode with Dinner and Dancing, and they're like, they're dancing in the car at the drive-thru. So we'll put our faces on them. I'm Homer called it.
But yeah, that's my gripe with the boys.
No, let's fucking get into it. All right. Del Taco also has those fries, and they don't do none of that fucking breakup reunion tour shit with the fries like Taco Bell does. That's a money grab. Are they fucking? Oh, we're discontinuing this, and then this is the last day. We're gonna have the Mexican pizza, and then everybody fucking
Psych, the
crowds.
Mexican pizza's back.
Psych, it's permanent. And everyone's like fucking, but we don't know for how long. And then everyone's in there fucking boom, nacho fries again. Like, come on, you're fucking toying with our emotions. But it can also be like, I don't remember Del Taco being that big when I was a kid. So Taco Bell might have that nostalgia factor where it's not good, but you fucking, you know, it's in your head that it's fucking delicious.
Dude, Del Taco is...
They got Beyond shit there. They got the Beyond beef you can get.
You can get chili cheese fries from Del Taco. Can you get that at Taco Bell?
No. You can get burgers.
You can get burgers at Del Taco.
You get fries for your eyes. You get shakes that'll make you quake.
You could get shakes at Del Taco. Have you ever had a strawberry shake from Del Taco, dude?
No, is it bomb?
It is the bomb diggity dog.
Also, they don't do this anymore, but back in the day, you would get if you got the macho fries, they would just put them in a soda cup.
Yep.
And then you just pop them in your cup holder.
But they would hole punch the bottom so you can't
fill it.
Yeah.
Damn, I want some Del Taco now.
Right? Taco Bell's good. I had Taco Bell like twice last week. But Del Taco is far superior.
No, I do appreciate though Taco Bell. I mean, yeah, Del Taco has like the Beyond stuff. Like you can get like you can get the veggie burrito. Like, oh, you just like that? Do you want to add some Beyond beef in there? I don't usually get it. It's kind of a texture thing. It's kind of like mushy. But still, it's an option. You know, if I did want it, you know, it's still an option to get some protein in there. But Taco Bell has gotten a lot better with their black bean stuff, so it's easier to order stuff with no meat. You just say black beans and you just fucking nix the meat, which is cool. Also, they do have those those exclusive Mountain Dew flavors.
Stop making the case for Taco Bell, dude.
Baja Blast. Oh, you know what I figured out too? Sierra Mist and Mountain Dew are the same thing. They're synonyms of each other. So Sierras or mountains. Sierra Mist, Mountain Dew.
Oh shit!
You were today's years old when you heard me say it. You're welcome, world. They're just fucking. Whoever came first is the original. I'm guessing Mountain Dew was first, and then Sierra Mist. Sierra Mist just fucking took their name and just changed it. Found synonyms for each one. Boom. I can't drop the mic because it's on the stand. Just slam it down into the table.
Smack it. But yeah, definitely go check out our boys, Mike and the boys. No.
when this episode drops, we'll put a poll up, see what our listeners decide.
Yeah, Walking Blind podcast, really good.
Sawdust in here.
But I cannot stand you guys shitting on Del Taco like that, dude. It just really
really grinds my gears.
No, but that's my gripe for the week. So
another gripe. You know what's
no hate raids. Just go over there and comment. Del Taco is better than Taco Bell. Love, share the backline. Everybody go do it.
Love raids.
Yeah, love raids.
Show
No
your
hate
love
raids.
for Del Taco, not your hate for the boys.
No, dude, but definitely go check them out. Really, really, really good podcast. We love them.
The girls were over. A couple friends of ours. Shout out to Caitlin and Cheyenne.
Not my wife, Kaylin, but
Caitlin. But they were talking about emo night and how one emo night's like really good. They actually play like emo shit, and then another one just kind of plays stuff from that era. And I think like now that I think about it, it's emo anymore has become like just a blanket term for anything kind of early to mid 2000s. And there are so many subgenres that we know. It's like you might like even in that Fox 11 Fox Undercover news report that Eric was talking about in the last episode.
go check it out. Episode number 10 with Eric Valdez.
They do it an entire week and they break down every fucking subgenre from fucking from Nazi skinheads to just working class skins to sharps to straight edge to just all this stuff. But then we're over here like just like everybody's just calling anything like post hardcore, metalcore, fucking screamo, actual emo, alt rock, like everything's just emo now. It feels back at goth, like industrial, anything not, I guess, like I don't want to say fucking rap and country, like because that's also, those are like blanket terms too, because you got outlaw country and like so many subgenres of hip hop, and yeah, it just became like this blanket term, like, well, growing up here, like, hey, you're a key rocker, huh? It's like,
are you one of those rocker fools?
yeah, it's like saying, just calling everything emo is like calling somebody a rocker fool, and it was like,
Hey, where are the rocker chicks at, fool? Got that a lot in Montebello.
so it's like,
Just there at a party, not listening to music. They're not there for the culture, man. They're just there to party. I was too. No, I'm just kidding.
but yeah, it's fucking just become this blanket term, and we got to do better, people. You got to call things by their proper names. That's my gripe.
I'm
My second gripe.
I'm not going to get into it, dude. I'm not going to get into it because we got to get out of here. You got things to do. I got nothing to do but edit now, I guess. My wife took the kids to her.
You can edit me talking over you.
Yeah. My wife took the kids to her aunt's house. So I'm going to go home and try to get some rest and edit. Play Escape from Tarkov. Anybody will play. I'm still gaming.
I'm playing a hockey game.
Not even local. You're traveling.
Going to the Palm Desert. The rain train, baby. Ontario rain.
Hell yeah. Shout out the rain. All right, guys. I just want to real quick end this episode with a thank you. Like we always do. We really appreciate you. And a congrats to my partner here. We broke 100 views on our first YouTube video. Like our first
Congratulations.
full episode broke over 100 views, which is a huge milestone for us. Kind of a validation that we're doing something right, you know. So congrats, dude.
Congrats. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. We really do appreciate it. We're continuing to get better, do what we can to make this grow. Merch out soon. We're coming up with new and exciting logos, like you can see behind O'Brien. Even though it probably just looks like a
white blob.
Yeah, a blob, but that was the joke, you know, because we grew up in a time where metal bands would do stuff like that. It's like, what's his band name? I don't know.
Yeah, if your logo was easy to read, you were a pussy. Shit's not heavy. I know what that band says.
Yeah, but thank you guys again. I really do appreciate it. New episodes every Friday. YouTube.com/@sharethebackline. Find it on Spotify, Google now, Amazon, Apple Podcasts. And then while you're listening to this, I hope you're having a great morning, great afternoon, great evening.
Yeah, have one of those.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you later. Peace.
You are not a child anymore. You soon will be a goddamn man. Now, you start learning what life is about now, son.